visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell Solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell Solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ. Nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green. Overground, Hornsey Station. Buses 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswa Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fortwellsolicitors.com.
Opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday beyond so your Milton case.
Fortwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fortwell Solicitors.
You are listening to GN Radio UK.
Yo, Ghana for your English approach my muha. Ya sweady. Yenya emrenim fo a wen akwadare wo emrenimo a poto kasemu ye kase a lawyer for entimi nuanom mumyem for immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Fortwell Solicitors emrenimo akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa kan wo krata na se wedi edro nso a eyo mo kokokra eba ne nipa setena mu ani adwuma mu nsem bia omudimu akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pa bia na de enika wo mu mpone se no consultation fee.
Fortwell Solicitors always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell Solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell Solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ. Nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green. Overground, Hornsey Station. Buses 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswa Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fortwellsolicitors.com.
Opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday beyond so your Milton case.
Fortwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fortwell Solicitors.
Good morning, yada nyame ase. Ene day so yasa ehia se de onim no ene ebnada sudura yesua de legal hour dwumadie ena wasuguso a wotie. Fortwell Solicitors ye ba wa kwan so ebnada bia no ndubope na ya hyase na afi ya sorry so eye dubako. Enu ntino so hwa obrere a abo 8 minutes past 10 ewo eye fidwe mu ha sei. Dwumadie na na ye de hihye so no.
Show your dog a treat.
Ebrema ye ho kwan eso ema ye bie phone lines na anu ti se wutie ye na ensem a ye ba bedi nkomo afa ho no wo question bi a opese ubisa ye ma ho kwan ema wo question eba eye adwumedie so saso na senye enkomo ekura ye boy na wo question bi ma lawyer eye quick one na ene so ye ma ho kwan ema wo de eba adwumedie so ebrese mu no me de eye phone lines na betudwa e de amount na ebie phone lines ne tuma wo so watimi afre na wabisa wasem ene ye baba bedi nkomo se de dae ye no midin mama len me ne lawyer Daniel Coy ena ene ye bedi dwumedie no temu kutu na eti ene de ye wode ma settlement visa application for parents and then ye baba hwe bibi e de free say Appendix EU versus Appendix FM eno no lawyers na eti on profontino media am a lawyer na wodi ewrem na wa kirekire niam ani so me sure say what Appendix FM and what's a appendix EU so nene you be boost a home same bebre and you to tell me to want to be biasia you be phone lines na obeti me a bisa or question ede afam me say breno mame emma a lawyer akwaba near Fred Media so lawyer good morning.
Good morning, Mama Len.
But your way pa.
Nyamia do me hu ye pa na won so e.
Yes, wa do me hu ye pa. Akwaba.
Yo. Yeah, nya. And at the part time chi bio.
Sanity. Lawyer, ye bre na ekọ na nimu ntinu mesre wa a che yen tiefo na ene ye mfa yindwumedie no enhyehyɛ so.
Mpacho yo eno no pay mo am joining in for the first time no. Your friend me lawyer Daniel Koi me fi Fortwell Solicitors. Based at North London, Hornsey, Apatimuha, Monday to Friday, and working hours. So, we'll be to me a friend, we'll book appointments every Thursday. And so, the Asweho Echo Milton Keynes into the Thursday from 9:30 to 5:30. Say, sa Apatimuha, so now, so be away office, Milton Keynes, Ofrea, you be booking appointments at the amount. Na ebano ejuma ye anase areas of law are practicing in it varies immigration say the ammonia mono eno na de bia eba aha ebe ka ho asem because eno no so we nya wata ban untimi into no eno ne the most important aspects ma yen Ghanaian community in most of the time they eba e ho asem na ebe ka. Apart from immigration, other areas of law are practicing in, such as family law. Anything related to family, say ebia obi etata o person we normalization order say you ntimi embe how and I say domestic violence be e fear our person kan ho asem ni nya no yetimi divorces ni ade. No employment matters and so and also edi hu ejuma into no say uwe ejuma mo na ye UAD yes ma redundancy package ma CKB and as issues be also with our contracts and as grievances be also e we ejuma na pesi ehwemu emawa and also eye ade a yebetimi ayeden ahwemu ama. We also deal with wills and probate yenya ni medebia ye kase yeti hasia yeti haya ye ade san ye koye ba no na ese ye boa ye ho ye gya ye chi ye boa ye chi ye ntino se emrema ho kwan na opese wo ye will to honoma ade a ye betimi aye ama whether say wo properties and as wo assets wo no ni nia e wo fie e wo Ghana oje say wo de woni properties wo hantine hu hia say obey will you will realize something very very important. Ebi your grandpa na womba a wo ombo honum no say we ni honum why na be hwe mo ni nia ye ade we are able to incorporate in wills for people and also ni edi hu adwuma and probate anything to do with probate obi ka baby a paperwork a ese we ye ansa na we nya access to nipa no properties and assets na me distribute am family no and also eye ade a ye di ehun ejuma na se dia ye kan ye no immigration there so one year na one sort ni out bibia no secondary into adechi ni adesano. This is what we want to talk about. The reason why we want to talk about immigration is that we realize eno na ye nkrofo bre dadwen eno na ye nkrofo bre how. Unfortunately for us, they don't get the right advice, they don't get the right education or immigration. Into no na wakoye application via NSO ye na wakotuni sike no dia koma obi grandpa so or lawyer ba obehwemu grandpa na onye lawyer ntino na nisika akoshiegu. Then it causes problems. Many as you say nonsense de sika sem ho den pa intini de be ya ne se odi usika be kwa akotie bibi a enye se wo ye and de bia ye ka chen crofo se yen Fortwell Solicitors so ba na ade a opese ye ma on ye hwe na se enye possible a ye be ka ne kra natural ye hwe na se chances of getting or succeeding a 50-50 ye be ka chro ye hwe nso na se hwi enim a obetimi ayenso a and many people attest to that. Say, we've told them, say, look, be anyhow with me, this or coffee na application, but and I say, this all train a few more years and so wait me application. No matter the situation, no matter how bad the news is, we believe that honesty and sincerity is the key. And yeah, because Obabitu as he can tell any culture the opposite would see there be and yes, I need chuma Fortwell Solicitors. But and then topic I had to draw per se discussing settlement visas for dependent parents. Say opesa ukofa u parent eba efi Ghana ebe kan ho ewa hasia. What are the options? We are looking at the options under EU Appendix EU. In the area, the options under Appendix FM. See, a case Appendix EU are more EU nationals, any family members, Mona normally no more settlement and answer more status it depended was a Appendix EU into no more mukra sankratano ye be options and the kwan obetimi do ma me no papa if you abeka ho ewa ha and answer ukra British passports and answer ukra abia indefinite leave to remain and answer unya wo inkratano through human rights and answer refugee status na opeso kofa opapa and answer ma me so eban so a kwan ben what are the options, what does the law say? And only a very, very important because and pain be brain, we get these questions, we get these inquiries in Crawford frame on some conform mammy eba conform papa eba because abia na ahochre kakra ewa hase unya help with childcare, unya help with something. And I say ebi grandpa o papa na so mammy na we jano hono ya really health reasons in intino. You are struggling to get anybody to look after that person. They be an out you feel say it will be best any pan bedding. Babe count ho ewa ha intino enne anopay and not near persi domu esuko near check all the ingredients in nyama will be here to successfully make application under any of this immigration rules routes no.
Okay, lawyer, you better was on Chiremu, would de am I a for me? Sure says the lawyer Brobon Samson. One castle who baby I day air babe fast since it's our radio. If a trauma lawyer say, dear hen or dear Beshasi, a dear free near home boy, SSA and any SSA, say Appendix EU, dear no, and yes, shall see a free and now say Appendix FM. Lawyer, me too mouth. Yo,
me da si bebre, and then no, yen shed that. Yeah, comparison. Most of the area internet we will go into both Appendix EU and Appendix FM no at the same time, but yeah, we are just putting it together. Say the ancrophobe who or more options. I didn't yes idea with Obi Ohonoma na ne papa na se ne mame e ofie a opeso kofa ne ba, but ubehwe no. After this discussion, any where education about the year, you will realize there's one particular option be better for you. Into the AB crapanamu union, back British, back EU ni. Then you decide say, okay, no my union okra sankrata in any application and my internet is very, very important. That's the reason why we are putting this thing together for your listeners, to be able to understand why we do certain things and I say why we tell them some of the things that you catch them when they call us. So we share the two options now. Ya can asemna. Utimi who say the idea and I say the legal framework are back both routes, are very different. And in understanding the legal framework in a back any of these routes, everyone at the frontier certain decisions, and as a home office, certain decisions when we make an application. For example, so we'll share with Appendix FM applications now. The legal and as a legal framework in a back, we policy intentions now. Home office for essay, almost intend they say almost reduce the burden on the taxpayer for the provision of NHS, any local authority social care services to adult dependent relatives whose needs can reasonably and adequately be met in their home country. This is the decision and I said the idea behind whatever policy and as a rules are all my year under Appendix FM. So we are British national, Ukra indefinite leave to remain. And now say Ukra refugee status. Now who decided say Okwa kofa obame and papa if aba. Remember at the back of your mind say the rules and I said immigration rules now you are supposed to use to make an application successfully for your parents. they have designed it in such a way, say, omon pese UK taxpayer no ebe provide the NHS services for omami and also papa na oba no and also beba no beka say this year they me here dying me here social care services into no UK government should help look after that person. That is the idea behind it. Now see ye share way EU no Appendix EU now. The intention and as the policy framework, the intent is to provide the opportunity say close family members of EU nationals are almost overseas ebetimi adjoin omu EU family members has saying even after the implementation period as if say nothing has happened into say ukra EU and ukra pre-settled status ukra settled status or family member EU nina ednama no sunti ena wunya sa and kratana. Technically they are saying say they want to make sure say family members are almost dependent or almost outside can comfortably come to the UK to stay here, and they will be entitled to the same entitlements and as a benefit as our EU national would have had before EU. These are the two distinct policy intents of these routes into very, very important. So from the beginning, you can see say Appendix EU seem to be favorable than Appendix FM because Appendix FM already in your cultural say pese no mama no papa beba ha say no beboenka and no yare and MCCM ya and na ya me ko GP saade ne yempe wa ha say until straight away this is the policy intention if you can say more for no at the yes our rules until so already way na so what you will know say okay adia me kwa akoye. This is what is expected. And I said, this is what is not expected of me. Now, say, share the two routes now, my boy, and one sem, na maka one sem. Now, ye share omwa obetimi, ye can say, who can bring dependent parent to the UK? When obetimi de ni dependent family member, and as a parent, ebeba UK. So ye share Appendix FM. Ye ka Appendix FM, Muamukra British passport, Muamukra indefinite leave to remain, Muamukra 2.5 years, I'll be back as a one thought, Muamukra Sanya Manibino, Muhasem and a year cano. How Quambing and as a when the bits me the parent aba. Rules in the Ekase, Nipan is Okakofa obi aba, what we sponsor and answer what we UK. You need to at least be 18 years and over. Secondly, you either need to be a British citizen or present and settled in the UK. In the case of present and settled in the UK, not just a Ukra indefinite leave to remain. Also, a case a humanitarian protection and as a refugee status and so on. It may be possible, so with me, Akofa, who parent Abba. This is what they've said. And the last part, which is the fourth people who can bring such people, Omukra Appendix, Omukra limited leave to remain under Appendix EU. Okay. What this practically means is say Ukra EU in Krata. Ubetimi or two options. Ubetimi use sa Appendix FM. Let's say or the kwakofa or papa na umami. And now so ubetimi use Appendix EU so episode the kofa or papa na sa umami. But ansana will be decided which of the routes and I say which of the forms are obey application for no. Let's see and I say let's discuss the advantages are where the obe. Say oba Appendix EU. Almost say any way or no definition, and I say in Crawford, unlike Appendix EU, the position of dependent parents, is explicitly addressed in its own. Into say share application in my church in Crawford, I'll be to me omo aba under this route. Into say me. So we are parents, and I say any parent you're over the age of 18 years, and wait me the omaba. And the Appendix E, apart from parents, I'll wait to me any omo abano. Wait me so they were grandparents at the idea and your maba, which is very good. So clearly, you can see say there's a difference here. Whilst Appendix FM just talks about who parents, the Appendix EU talks about who parents and your grandparents. Apart from that, they define adoptive parents, and so possible. And say they do how no one say we say obi adoptive parents. I back when I first was adopted, and so we team move before I made them. I bet you say so go and knock for be about say so they make for there be, but so we share explanation in any terms, any rules now omode abana. These are people so we are EU national and I say ukra settled status and I pray settled status. I wait me there wait me for grandparents, wait me for great grandparents, wait me for adoptive parents. These definitions are not clearly stated under Appendix FM. Until it's all British and as Ukra indefinitely to remain until because of now denied the Abba Krum has said. In both instances, they keep on repeating the word BBFN dependence. So Okakofa Omame, Okakofa Papaba, whether say Appendix EU and I say Appendix FM, the expectation is say ubetimi emiti BBFN independence and as anybody it depended on you. Now your definition Appendix EU for no ediama way sad dependence. Omo define dependence as somebody who is not able to meet their essential living needs in whole or in part without the financial or other material support of the relevant EEA citizen. Okay, it also states that there's no need to determine reasons for that dependence for the records of that support, which is very, very, very important. Say obi EU ni another obi settled status, pre-settled status. Na opese okofa ni parent ni eba. So we share definition now. All that they need to be able to establish is say nipa na okakofa na abano. Ontimi emiti ni living needs either whole or in part. Let's assume say opesa okofa umame and opesa okofa na eba. Now you are able to determine say ebia umame owo onwani fie ewo Ghana oti. However, wona woman isika bosumi bia na odito eduani edia. So we share definition of dependence and Appendix EU now. Why then? And they also talk about the fact that there shouldn't be, you are not required to give reasons why that dependency exists. And yeah, first they say, "Uche mu say, ebani say na nejuma say na ye say so this won't mean ye juma na." And first na me there's no need for that. So we should definition in ma more clearly. Now, say what ba Appendix FM. The Appendix FM, one more British, one more Ukraine definitely live to remain, and then one more 2.5 Nibino. Say Uba Appendix FM, now so Ubisa say ye can't dependency as ye HSN. Almost say they describe where dependency say obi up due to their age and an illness and as a disability, or require long-term personal care to perform everyday tasks. So Usha, you are seeing where we are going. And they go on further to provide that that person must be unable, even with the practical and financial help of the sponsor, to obtain that required level of care in the country where they are living, because it is not available and there is no person in that country who can reasonably provide it, or it is not affordable. So Usha the way Oma can and also Oma where they the dependency in Appendix FM now, you can see said distinctively, a very different from Appendix EU4. Say Oba has say India grow ewa has say so ukra with British passport and ukra indefinitely now decided opesokofa oma meba opesokofa papa. You need to be able to show say because of oma me age and also papa age, and as any yariana and disability, or require long-term personal care to perform everyday tasks such as onwe duane or senatari or ebi sa enyamani niano or here or personal assistant. However, untimi enya practical in a enya financially reasonable say obeden ubetimi obtain and as ubetimi to be say onhwe omame eufi. You can see how crucial this way second definition it makes it, because So we'll say, oh, mami yare, and as also papa e yare. How do you then determine, say, obetimi ashen ewo UK, but untimi entuyasika ema obi ewo fie ema omo no. So crucially, at this stage, you can see that there are going to be challenges and problems. So when they compare Appendix EU, you can only rely solely on financial, social, or you don't necessarily have to rely on, say, ABIA or Yarinti or Hakofa or Mame Debbie. The fact say sending Isika Bosumi Bia now from time to time may be enough for an EU national and as somebody with pre-settled status and as a settled status to bring their parents. But what British passports, this will not be possible because of Inyama or Modiade. I actually share the definition of dependency. Very, very difficult for you to meet that. And this is something that we need to be aware of. Now, Obibe Bisa say, ope say we application. The level of evidence it will be required from the individual. Let's start with EU, Appendix EU for no. Say open say okofa o mama na person okofa o parents be are or depending on you. The examples of evidence that shows it's a nipan a dependence, be bank statements, money transfers for financial dependency, letters from hospital consultants for health dependency. Internet say o mama no be from time to time, Utiyasika emane the core hospital. Na from time to time, only the doctors in the airborne komo send reports. Yeah, they say, oh papa, na so mama, this is how he's faring health wise. Yeah, these are some of the evidence that it is expected say you will include when making an application for umamina and say oh papa no. But then let's come to Appendix FM 4 and I say Mwamukra British passports limited leave to remain because Mawoba Eukrum has said clearly they talk about the fact say you need to show say we documents. I just say you are not able to meet their personal care needs at the moment. Apart from money transfers at Aircon, you will need letters from doctors, health professionals. You will need AB grandpa independent report to show say it is not affordable and I say it's not cheap and I say adult care system. No, we don't have it well established. The country that you are bringing Omame and that's our papa from. So we need independent evidence. And these are some of things that may be able to you may be able to obtain if you work hard or you want to go out there and get that information. Because say biana Omame sebe baby or tea a crasia or one and healthcare is very difficult. Now it is not possible for you to bring the person to a city where you'll be able to get adult care. You say Chrome has say a crasi bia obekobiano care home bakuana mienu bi wo. Intino say obi papa na ne mame eye akokra omutimi fa ne okay and fa ne care home no mo hwe no. These are things that may not be available in Chrome. And for that reason, you may want to be able to demonstrate, say because of that, per se, old man a back room has it. These are some of the things we are looking at. You need to be able to get independent evidence to put that in. And yes, a bad problem. I'm a individual and I say application a bad problem. There is something we call human rights application. Say application. Obi Hodmoveka say, well, me mami and I say me papa na me kakofana bana. I have not been able to meet some of these things, but I believe that there's a human rights element into it. Now, we share the way case law has gone because if you can't so say the application and just the immigration rules now you base it on. You base on the immigration rules and then you also base on case law. Now, we share case law. It talks about so in order for you to invoke human rights, there must be something more than normal emotional ties. There should be something that making sure say the relationship between one new parents, it is not the usual relationship that everybody have between themselves and their parents. And as you can see, this makes it a little bit difficult. And as you need to have some circumstances be able to demonstrate as part of your application, to be able to succeed when going forward with such applications. Say if you don't meet the immigration rules squarely and you want to rely on the human rights, you need to have more than normal things in there to be able to demonstrate. Say, for that reason, ubetimi ede o parents in aba under Appendix FM. Finally, my final thoughts in you can see from these routes in whole, much better to make applications under Appendix EU than Appendix FM. And if you have the option to choose which option and I say which route to use, I will always recommend you go under the Appendix EU. But it's not everybody who will have the option to choose either one or the other. It will be the only option available to them is Appendix FM because only EU family member be able to so if that is the case, bear in mind some of the things that I have talked about this morning, the policy intention and all that, and yes, any possible application be successful. At this stage, I think maybe we remember opportunity na questions be and na questions be obi one na or the atudwa amame me that say.
Okay, you better lawyer say e wo intrimo de amaye aha GN radio legal awajumedie e na wasugusu a uti ebina da bia e na ye ba wa kwan so na ye dey discussion ahodo e ba wa kwan so say de be ya wa utie na wa wo hwe brani abre nyina no wadi ebeda ho na wahu how a obesi etutu anamo esi afa enunti enede de betu mu ni ene settlement visa application for parents say maybe say the lawyer chirimu na nabi kura ubetimi ay application wakofa na but depending on say Appendix EU and I say Appendix FM na wo hwe nchiremu a lawyer de amaye na just say FM ho no nchire wase be tenten kakra ho because eniema o mbe pese o mbe bisa ne de o mbe hwe no hwe kura na just say obesi ese nepa e masue na enya amaso so ho enti no esa ebe ha dwepa wo sa kwan so na Appendix EU ni de da bia no chance da ho a wutimi tutu niema yi a ebetimi aye successful ama enti sabre de se wo ta following program ya hu ne se ye bie phone lines ni tum me ba be bie lines no atumu so what question be ewo ene enchiremu a lawyer de aban a mesrewa bo modin ase obefrey na abefrey ntem so na lawyer timi yi ano ede amawo me the lawyer so number ebetudwa ede ama se opese ubuki appointment na akoko hu no na wotimi boa wo so a eno so me the number betudwa ama no wetimi afre no ebuki appointment ewo esa akwan no but for now ye bie studio lines no atumu se frɛ na ebisa o question bi apese obisa lawyer say ye we and I say ye one kasa personal question so na betimi text dia brɛ ye studio lines no a betimi afre sis no misre wa last week baby a obi de ne call fire no frɛ me amente me kasa a wonte enu nti misre number me be bobo no eno na frɛ esiso say de be ya metimi apeke wo call no e de amount enti no 0203 735 8820 0203 7358820 and I say obetimi amame mobile call 0778 7939958 0778 7939958 utimi text de ebaso me ready o question no ama lawyer ano de amount saso na wo hwe wo Facebook amesro a obetimi de question no ato platform ne so amaye eno so me ready ama lawyer ano ede amount ewo sa kwan no eso na sabre de ye hyase ede free ye bo a question a ode aba ye bo a say okay lawyer before say me de lawyer ye bo a question be mama me ma caller yi embrem ni wi a ye beto so good morning caller. Hello. Me pa cha ya wo na ye caller no bo call there
Oboko.
Lower say radio na the wutie free so mpacho lower mama why me nya feedbacks e wa ha say. Udi ni baby akasa free me pacho.
Me your family akwasi me kasa free Stratford.
Good akwasi. O question my lawyer ne say.
Pacho me question em fa na de ne ho but me abusa. So me da say.
Okay.
Kase ayi Buaminia na Mitriani Opeso Be School peace. In the program this is said this all mommy and I say student na SS Canada account. Yeah, when you do what I mean submit me pay slip on the bank and I say me one war to any mono.
Me patrol juna so na me hese lawyer te o question. Lawyer patrol te the question I say.
Mpacho question asepa na obisa about student visa application any the maintenance aspects of student visa applications. Okay. Basically say opese okofa obi eba and also obi a student visa application obi that's a hifa na and the type of bank statement na so they can on or no na or any family member no obetimi support ya na. The answer is no. Say okwa kofa and also obi a student visa application bank statement na say a individual nankasa a bank account. Say nipa na ware na owo yire and also owo kunu obetimi eyusu na ire na a bank statement obetimi eyusu na ire a bank statement any problem. Okay. Say nipa no eyusu ne mame and as ne papa bank statement that is also possible so long as obetimi the evidence say nipa no the bank statement ne man na ne papa and as ne mame. The only time so would you sue bank statement or brother and as a sister the count there and no enya dia omobenchi atu intina yenuana or make it a phone call no say opekwan bi e de afboa ne brother na or back room say na and ye sikana opeso di tua fees no on transfer man ne brother no on fan to the accounting no fan ka na on find application so or your application ni we are and the mumi no asem as to whether say or do sika be ma baka no a transfer ma only problem but make sure say sikebia wo de boa no say a war applicant in account when you say farmer no.
Okay awasi ene na ye beda wase e wo o question na o de e buy pacho utie ya also betimi afre 0203735820 0203735820 and I say mobile number 0778-793-9958 0778-793-9958 ubetimi eso edo question na to platform no so ama ye be ready ama lawyer eyi ano lawyer we ye boade ana me ba be ready e de ama o de no o chire say emre bia na o pe enkrata ye refuse no okogina court or appeal ye ni nyina na ye busebusa na nonsem no de okan ya ne say oni abusua ewo eye efie because na baby aduru na ye ka kire ne say onko na obo abusuafo ewo fie eni ade o ka say oni abusua o ka say parents oni omo about say no wabenya enkrata eye EU enkrata na wasem ya wo kan o pese o hu say e be affecting no in any way say o ka say okofa ne maame aba being say waka say onim where the parents ewo at that time no obi so who say e be affecting na yeboa a question here
Ninia depends on the timelines kanwasem. Let's assume say time na or year application ako efficacy mono was 10 years ago.
Okay.
And 10 years ago oka say onim baby ani parents ewo na CCR or access to any parents for the past 5 years or evidence for the past 5 years or then on share any parents na any problem. But let's assume say another person on last year pen call court catch court and they say only any access to any parents or only ebusuye bia ofie. Now all of a sudden 12 months down the line or person ko find mama and papa eba no clearly how I dream. So this is what I'm talking about. So it all boils down to the timelines. I love say, and as an explanation. Or the back. Let's say Biana that time because you were not working, and for that reason, offer is over from my man or papa grandpa, and I will help my no papa echiquine where round to me fascibia and command. Na sisi anunya on krata and I'll call you This might be an explanation that a caseworker may understand or appreciate. Say, oh, situation be sana. In as much as Obibeka said black and white, and idea about so what's me very reasonable explanation to the reason why first now we need access to parents. Na sisi idea what access to parents. Ebiana ebe boa ebe fa ama.
Ebusia ene no na waso egusu awutie no yeboa o question na lawyer yi ano e de ama no. Also betimi afre na wabusa o question na betimi text say de enwanum bi ye no 0203-735-8820 and I say mobile 0778-793-9958 na also odo question aba ama ye ano fe. Me pacho way or see or ye student na opese oba na obetimi edi na busuafo aba prekope ana so opese o like or application obetimi na busuafo ahye prekope ana no lawyer.
Yes, obetimi edi was busuafo ahye prekope ninia ejina usika sem se usika sem eyeda wetimi do busuafo aba prekope. Usika sem also enyeda edeni yasem foforo because you need to understand say as soon as ode ukunu ana we air application the maintenance amount will increase. So the another child it will increase. So the number of dependents I will do on their application. Who seeker and that's all the or the court share abine and that's all the court application. It is also important. Not in way break aid news idea and say so school chrome has here. Only when you are doing a master's program and above, and I'll bet me a cofa we bushing for a dear back chrome has it. Into the more year student application, moonshine so. May you see this opportunity so am I for na artist say. Yeah, Fortwell Solicitors, we have partnered with your partners. We are able to access over 98% of UK universities admission board. Intino say tie na sa open say okofa obi fifie eba na we use student visa option no eye kwan obeform aba na we hear professional assistance. Ye betimi aboa mo with the admission process, which is the first stage, and then the visa process. Instead say first what the admission process because come obi foforo now when admission we are so na bani aboa with the visa process. We are able to do both processes in-house within Fortwell Solicitors. This is something and as a service I provided, I believe that this is the best time for me to share with your listeners.
Okay, good. And lawyer to say the okay na say your student na say or your application na bia or best of better hands and okofane na busuafo na ba no eno no ye better na say no price no conform na say no so say
oh price in a eco form of course because at that time now year application you need to show maintenance for the past 28 days. So what you say let's assume say year application amawo mama lane now waba UK this month and I say on the 7th of December Echna was na oba kronimu. Oba kronimu we na yekwakofa ukunu efifie aba. We have to just look at Sikano for the last 28 days. That means it said we don't need to add yours because when you would that. So it makes it much easier. And a practicality, better say big grandpa baby better baby fear and you don't even know. Practically, it may be advisable say bakubeba now be place never kofa the bush for that is very important. But very important for people to also understand say albino is having issues say nkrofo mo di omebusua eba with student visa na endorse ye. So they are looking into it. Into say tie na dream who and say you are planning and say you are thinking say ubetimi abahase as a student with webusua for make catch us a bench in trend. So because once they have come out to say it, it is only a matter of time and on babede on best sign yam.
Okay. Wait, free that a question. They all kind of say oye EU national na opese o advice no onim say bi amoye sa de na ba opese o ko adopt akola free ifie ediba or say advice be na wait me the no is it possible? I bet me guarantee they are successful.
It is possible and it can be successful depending on being the ability of that individual to follow the processes. They be make us say we international adoption and to say local adoption. And adoption, I'm using adoption in the right sense as in the word adoption. And yet say the Ghana for be or because adoption not just okakofa no of us baby aba na say na there be a adoption following the court processes. The court process at the frontier na inkofo bebre finding it difficult to go through the adoption process and say they don't have the patience and then the funds to go through the assessment process. So okakofa akwala if you are bontin aba and as a manani aba, what they expect is that they have to assess you. Local authority ever refer to an international adoption agency for them to assess you whether say who is suitable and as a who is suitable. That process takes time. It takes time because they don't want a situation where there will be child trafficking. They don't want a situation where meanwhile no na oba be abusing. So they want to make sure say before they give you the green light, say Konakoye adoption, you have been assessed, you've been looked at, and they are confident, say you have the capability to look after that child. And yes, our process in a taking much of the time. The rest of the process of getting the adoption back home in Ghana or Nigeria or wherever you come from, and then the process of getting a visa afterwards for that child, may not be as difficult as the assessment process. But so we follow assessment process now, letter now, as a document now we hear very straightforward.
Call me that's so last time you query me obi question me beside am person lawyer year no answer na mako next one because won so what bemu no na nipa na so question na eswatwa ya na nye fair. Good morning.
No problem. Good morning.
E pacho udi ni baby akase free.
A friend question because I from Micham.
Okay, na question for my idea. Question Micham pacho question my lawyer na say.
Because I may work family 10-year family route no so on. Because I mean who say I almost and say yes application it take about 11 months, 12 months. Now me person who say I no cry na say almost trouble actually.
A question no.
And me person I either say or no almost about me fast application. Express one. Me person me find out so no see no crana.
Okay, you so me na lawyer you and maybe will be bisa. Lawyer patch.
All right.
Yo, no crest at the moment, 2.5 years, and as a FLRFP applications in the take between 6 to 12 months, and sana decisions are then abba and yen trono be a trial, but no crep trudo. And the Crenso say a be more honoma obey standard application be momo now within 2-3 months that decision I then abba. But so okoya application and may advise abdema ubiane say you need to be prepared to wait for the next 12 months because that is how much time it's going to take for them to make a decision. If you are lucky, you get it earlier. But most of the time, that is what is going to be there for. Until they say, oh, plans will be too quiet and also pay Juma for any idea, then you need to advise yourself on the second option, which you asked about premium service. Premium service and also available. So application is straightforward. You don't have any colorful immigration history with a lot of things. Then over to me, same day service. And this is a service that Fortwell Solicitors provide. Into maybe within 24 hours, or the documents in the Bible between processing. Now, so I can crack that straight away. Now, BB Honoma Obeya, why? Expensive, a little bit expensive, because as a home office fee, extra £800 for that. To be processed same day. And for that reason, there are a lot of people who find it a bit difficult. But say if you have plans to travel or to change jobs in the next 12 months, I strongly recommend say you go for the same day service.
Okay.
Me oh no, I can't price no so actually. I mean, to the premium service near the same day application on the cost by £800.
Extra £800, yes.
Extra £800. Okay. Now, Mpacha, I application the price
Mpacha say.
Last chance, busa.
All right, Mrs. FLRFP no. Sir, application Mpacha with my approximate the price of it.
In fact, the Ufre after the program, I will discuss that. Why?
Okay.
All right then.
Thank you very much. Okay. Bye. Ebusia I say no utimi free busa question na o ya tra dia I know the messed up your ho no but akwesi mama ne sa chance no e was akwa so na mama busa operate all the way from Ghana. Operate question ma was say lawyer I want to come there but I don't know anyone there. Is there any advice for me or any type of visa I have to apply? Where you operate question lawyer? I don't know.
Options there are so many options. Linear usikasem and qualifications. Omo person omo bahase as nursing assistants, healthcare workers. CCR and I have a choir that homa incrophobe we are able to do applications for them into job employment near the more person bahase as students into corners or copy school be now school fees in us or that might be an option for you to come in. Obviously, we are about 2 years work permits. Now I then wait now no 1 or 2 be. Visas be a friend startup visas, any innovator visa. So no, if you have a business plan you want to do in the UK, we can take you through the process. Straightforward and yet denser, but you must have a business plan. And instruction. Ebia na operate so be London Bridge ne Big Ben ne ade ne Trafalgar Square na okofie eno no so enye problem eno so no ye betimi ama akwankyere say dia be book hotel say dia obe fill form no ene inyama we expect all the be can application but you need to understand say would demonstrate say wo ba and once you're able to demonstrate that in application, likely say be successful.
Yeah, but that was the lawyer. Me pacho sabre fa lawyer number. Nye nsem nyina de bia me ka se ahaye kwan ho. Ade no kwa lawyer betimi akire mu akire wa wonka because ahaye fidie ho wontimi nkyekire nsem mu ncho. Ba wotimi book appointment na akọ na office na wone ne kotena se eno na obetimi akire nsem akire na so wetimi apape mu aka won nsem akire nti fa number na bo modern ase obefrɛ lawyer na wakwa ko hu no book appointment wakwa hu ne fefefe no wetimi aboa e wo sa kwan ne so me the office line bo mobile no nyina mount tro 0203 325 7030 0203 325 7030 no landline abetimi afresh so and I say office line abetimi afresh na we book your appointment at the same time wetimi afresh mobile call and I say obetimi amano mobile call 07944 976161 07944 976161 Mrs. Subium Eddie amount 0203 325 7030 0203 325 7030 and 07944 976161 07944 976161 Ofra na obuki appointment fe still lawyer mo say I initial consultation no free eno nti no omo busu a omo ye me ne wa enka mefa sa akwan nya ne so na me book appointment akwa ko hu lawyer e wo sa akwan ne so nti Mr. wa bo modern a say I operate crowd ya to platform ne so na wo hwe yen so a etwegu wo GN radio we ni so page ni so etwegu dendenden wo video ni so nti no obetimi apeke number no wo so ana say me kan no so obetimi afa e di free honum na why no fefe isabe one more time okay if I want to come and stay and work on also question no na I'm say me hu ntem no Harry Nash a question lawyer quickly wait me am an answer na so be person
yes obe stay na oye ejuma say dey kan no say of find the employment job offer with sponsorship into no and need me find it bia they wait me application amane kama and yes so I just say startup visa
okay and na ebusua masuma Mr. Untimi like ya bomodi aso be kwa like na wa share so e de amaye untimi share like na e share for my lawyer at this time major amal say last advice be awo e de my na say we be a person
the American say ya dasi bebre mo join o Facebook mo share na mo ma etie for no so ehun their air course so no we appreciate the work that you do in terms of yen so no we are more than happy say even though Christmas by prepare nya idea we are happy to assist anybody offering Monday to Friday but more than so when you graduate message you be throw back you be more than na itimi abwa free consultation you can't get it wrong with me be me on Milton Keynes and we'll be more than happy ben fa uniama enko baby and sen and son our friend Mr. Brantem na yema advice then you know what to do.
Thank you so much, lawyer. Nanaji my mechia baby awo biara. Opare very soon and same see back gidi. Don't worry. And Kechi. I mean say be show na aye kakraba. Don't worry. Very very soon. And same see ebeba wa kwan so ebi. And yen mama join ni nyina nchia kese memtimi amodi a enye boapa ye fa che but nchia kese nkoma obi bia ye ba oje yen ofeso na ohwed medi. Nyame ya adom na ode yen kwa eche ya na otwe sende yebesa aba besumo ewo eye dwumedie so kan hu se ye hyase eye nondu ne asore su du ba ko 10 na ye wie eye 11 ewo eye sa kwan ne so eno ntino aha ene edi dwumedie ne besie ni aka che ose ye ma monitie ni da asese da ne da utie dwumedie lawyer thank you so much nyame yadma ebesa ehia
Muda sebebre
bye bye ebusia ene na yakramo aha ena yedimu ebesie
Yo, Ghana for your what English approach my muha. Ya sweady. Yenya emrenim fo a wen akwatare wo emrenimo a poto kasemu ye kase a lawyer for entimi nianom mumiyem for immigration ensem nyina enko dan wo mo Fortwell Solicitors emrenimo akuku drofo se watna ha che ombeboa wo ma wonsa ka won krata na se wedi edro nso a eyo mo kokokra eba ne nipa sitenemu eni adwuma mu nsem bia omudim akotene pa omo wo mre di mani pa bia na de enika wo mumpo ne se no consultation fee.
Fortwell Solicitors always puts our clients' needs first. We specialize in all UK visa applications, detention and deportation cases, student and work points-based work permit applications from both UK and abroad. Fortwell Solicitors also deals with long residence and human rights applications outside the immigration rules. Don't wait till last minute. Fortwell Solicitors is located at
Unit 1, ground floor, Katrina House, 58 Clarendon Road, London, N80DJ. Nearest tube station, Tempark Lane and Wood Green. Overground, Hornsey Station. Buses, 41 to Archway and 144 to Maswa Hill. For more info, call 0203 3257 030. Call our 24-hour line on 0754 8701 011. Website www.fortwellsolicitors.com.
Opening hours Monday to Friday 9:30 to 5:30 p.m.
Thursday Beyonce Young Milton Keynes.
Fortwell Solicitors is regulated by SRA.
Fortwell Solicitors.